everyone, Serena B here, and welcome to April's video. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. So I'm playing in my memory keeping album, and I want to play with some stuff that I recently got from a rack from my lovely friend Mary Chris, and I'm just doing some journaling in my new way of documenting for 2020. If you want to know more about this, I'll link the video somewhere here. But basically it was part of March's videos. Yes, I hope you enjoyed watching. So what I'm gonna do is decorate my album. I think I'm gonna do either a mixed media like art journal page, or just decorate pages and then leave it to journal on or something. I'm not quite sure just yet. But I just have a lot of scraps, and the things I'm working with that were given to me were this beautiful like image of this lady, this flower, and these tickets. But before I get into that, let me just show you what I've done so far with this album. So I used some really vintage paper here, and then some thrifted ledger paper. I'm not quite sure how old the ledger paper is, but I know that it is pretty old. I thrifted it, but I can't tell you the year. Then I just decorated it with some stickers from Heritage from Maggie Holmes, which I'm actually starting to like that collection more than I thought I would, so that's interesting. So the first page documents the swap that I got from Mary Chris, and anyways, this isn't about that. I have a video coming up about these pages. I was just working on these today and yesterday, and so I'm going to be decorating this here, this copy page. I love the wrinkly bits. So I was just playing around with, and I made this cluster, and I'm like, oh, that would be so cute right here. Then I wanted to use my scraps to kind of give her a base to stand on. So I know that this is going to be my base, or I want it to be my base, but I also really like this damask vellum that I embossed a long time ago. So I just went through my scrap bin. So I kind of like that like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that and commit. Try not to overthink, but by adding glue to her, and this is really perfect because this glue is really manageable. So by just adding some of that glue now, let me actually rip this off because you don't even see it. I could kind of use it as a template as to where I want things, because I can easily peel it off and re-glue it. All scraps from Sunny Days, Willow Lane, mostly crepe paper collections. I I'm gonna change the vellum and add it on top of her. I like that more. I feel like I need something under that vellum. I also wanted to add this vellum. I'm liking how this looks, and I think I'm just going to, I'd like to move her a little bit more. That's better. There we go. It's all about proportion. Like my eye, I don't know how to explain it. Like if it doesn't look right to me, I have to fidget with it until it's right. I'm gonna use the Permanent Plus because I ran out of my other one. Plus, the texture of the paper is a little bumpy, so I want to make sure that it's secured down. I didn't add any to the vellum. Maybe I should, just because I'm not sure if it's going to show up. Okay. That looks good. There we go. Okay. I'm liking that. I think it's really cute. So I'm not sure if I'll decorate it or I might just leave it as a place for journaling. I'm not quite sure just yet. So I'll leave this page alone. I'm gonna decorate this page over here in this third booklet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these how I want them, like that. And these are just scraps from my stash, and actually thrifted this paper with a bunch of Halloween ones as well, so that was a good find. Okay, so now that I have the little layered bit together, I'm gonna go in with my Tombow Aqua so that I can add my lace. So I'm gonna go right ahead and make a line directly onto the page, or multiple lines, and just add the lace right on top. Trying to avoid that little gap between the paper and the lace. So I'm just trying to see how I can layer this up. That's not bad. And I kind of like the lace peeking and like peeking through, so I'm just gonna leave it, but I'm just gonna trim that little lace ball there. So yeah, so there's one page done. I might have to go in and add this again to the part that goes over the lace, but for now I'll leave it alone. And yeah, so now I have not just a plain page, I can go in with a photo or journaling, maybe even a little envelope. And I think it's really cute. I like the modern with the vintage twist and then the thrifted lace here. That's really cute too. I have this little scrap of wallpaper and this little printable stamp, so I think I'm gonna layer them together. And I'm just gonna go find a spot somewhere. I mean, it would look nice here because it kind of, the colors match really nicely. But I don't really know what I'm gonna put on here just yet, so I'm not gonna do that. And you can see I'm working with a lot of things that are out of my comfort zone, and I'm really excited about that. Like, I don't really play with this kind of stuff, vintage, but I'm really enjoying it. And I'm really excited that I'm kind of branching out of my style and trying new things. I think that is really fun, and I think that's what keeps the inspiration going, because a lot of times if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, it gets a little dull. So, I mean, I've known about junk journaling and this style of crafting and memory keeping for years, but I never thought it would be something that I'd actually enjoy doing. So, you know, it's just another way to show how I'm evolving as a crafter and my style. You know, I'm trying new things. I'm trying things that if you had told me like last year or the year before that I'd be doing junk journaling, I would like laugh in your face. I wouldn't believe you because it wasn't my type, my style. But now that I, you know more about it and found the type of junk journaling I like, I'm obsessed. And it kind of goes hand in hand with my thrifting. Like, I really got into thrifting again last year, and that really sparked this whole love for vintage stuff again, and using these old papers and old products in new exciting ways. So yeah, I'm really loving this. And I have to say, I'm really inspired by people like Amity Bloom, Nazi. She's really inspirational to me. She's so young and so creative, and I love it. So I think I'm gonna put this right here. I'm liking how that looks. And to adhere it down, I'm gonna go in with the Tombow Mono Multi, just because I want to make sure this glues down nicely. And she's really inspired me to play with fabrics and textiles, and I'm just obsessed now. And I've been buying a lot of things, a lot of new style, a lot of textiles, a lot of materials, and I'm so excited to play with that. Like, I'm adding lace here, and it's so simple, you know, but very effective. So how did I have it? So kind of like just decorating the pages in advance, it kind of just gives you a starting point for your page instead of just looking at a blank canvas, you know. It's a nice starting point. I like that a lot. That cute cluster of wallpaper and lace and this vintage little printable that I got from Mary Chris. It's so cute. Okay. So this, I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't have anything else to journal about. I might play around, and if I do make up some more pages, then I'll come back and I'll decorate them with you. So I'm back with another page. I recently picked up these really gorgeous napkins, and I want to do some decoupage in my album. So you want to remove that layer. You just want to keep the decorative part. Some Mod Podge in matte. You just apply the Mod Podge to the page, put the napkin on it, then apply the Mod Podge on top of the napkin to seal it in. So it's pretty simple. Really cute. So now I'm just gonna let it dry, and then I have a decorative background for this album. So another quick little fun way to alter pages in your journals. I hope you rebels enjoyed this little craft with me in my junk journal style project life, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.